Hey, what does the Sixth Sense and the Titanic have in common?
They,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Icy dead people.
That's actually a really solid joke, though.
I like it.
It's really
I like
solid.
it.
It's not bad.
I actually really enjoy that. It's like weirdly probably the worst joke we've had so far. Probably.
Well, thank you. Who did I steal it from? Some dude on Twitter. I don't know.
Shout out to that random
Dad
person.
jokes, Twitter. Yeah.
Oh,
Shout
the
out.
Twitter account.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Shout out.
Shout out.
All right.
Anything but credible?
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Anything But Credible podcast, aka the ABC Pod, aka the Workweek Pod. This week, we moved a couple days back again, actually, but we're here, and everyone maybe not as high energy as usual as a Friday, but it's a Thursday today, so we're almost there. But
we're one shift away, man.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
we're
one
right
shift
there.
away.
One shift. It's fine. It's fine. Normal crew this week. Before we get into the episode, let's go around and say hi to them. To my left, wow. Sorry, man. To my left, Griff.
Well,
To my left, Griff.
if you go far enough
What's up, man?
You'll get back.
Keep going.
You'll get back to me eventually.
I'm so off that I can't even get my left and my right down yet.
A little bit ago, he asked if Des from Florida was on the left or right side.
Is it on the left side though? I think it's on the left side of the state.
It depends where you're standing.
Yeah.
I'm saying looking at a map.
Depends which
It's
way I'm
on the
looking at the
left.
map. Because I'm thinking of it like I'm looking down at it.
Yeah.
So it's on my right.
That was my perspective too.
Yeah.
I
Why
was
would you
looking
ever look
at it.
down
Because
at
Florida is always down.
Yeah, because Florida's down from Missouri.
But if you look,
Science.
if you're looking at a map, it's gonna be at your bottom right of the map, like of our country. It's gonna be at the bottom right, and then
Yeah.
the left of that.
But so
State.
if I'm standing
I see where
You
you're
know what I'm
coming
saying?
from.
if I'm standing facing Canada, then I guess it's on my left.
Isn't that how
But-
you usually view a map though? Like
but if-
Canada's above us.
But
on
I'm
the
in the
map.
Yeah.
middle of the map, and so if I'm looking at Florida, I'm looking down.
So when you look at a map, you look at Canada is
Canada's always up.
Yeah.
yeah.
So like, but if I'm
am I
But
am I-
no,
but
no.
I'm
He's
positioning
placing
my body.
himself.
I'm positioning my body
if-
on the map.
Yeah, as if
now I'm
he is
around,
in St.
and I'm
Louis.
So you're
looking
like
at
you're basically 3D like Google Earthing yourself inside.
You're
more
getting
like
kind of like the real world too.
more like the mall kiosk where it says this is you. And
Yeah.
then-
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, Griff. That's kind of weird that you do that, but all right,
That's
I
where
get
my
what you're
brain
saying.
went immediately.
Same here, man.
Maybe that makes me the weird one. All right. Well, either way, Griff, what's up with you, man? How you doing?
Oh, not too much. It's been, a week.
Just another
been a
week.
week,
Yeah,
yeah.
I hear you. To my right, Killer K. What's up, Keith?
Life's lit, too lit to quit.
That's right. My name is Duke.
This life sounds so much better than mine.
You just make it sound that way.
You can always throw in life's lit.
Yeah,
man.
you can always throw it up, man. Or we can at
Solid
least
bet.
throw the hang 10, and at least then we know that that's better.
Tubular.
Exactly. Well, listen, we appreciate you guys checking in with us again to the ABC Pod. Good stuff this week. We're going to make it a little bit shorter, I think, this week, just because, number one, it's a Thursday. Number two, March Madness is back up tonight. So they're actually playing right now. So we'll get out of here, but just the normal stuff, though. We got some interesting things to talk about. We got a theory of the week Keith is bringing. And then I think we should have at least a little bit of weekly weirdness, and then we'll be out of here. So, guys, let me start by saying, what's up with you guys? Anything new with you? Anything that you like to get off your chest or that you need to get out there to start off?
Sure.
Okay, Griff, what you got, man?
You know it's awesome. When you get extra food at I went to say I'm hungry.
He's really
I'm hungry,
hungry.
guys.
He warned
It
us. he was
smells like
hungry.
food in here, man. They're cooking chorizo and stuff in the kitchen.
Just turned his mind just
It's-
inside
I can't-
out.
But I went to Steak and Shake the other day. I got
Ooh.
some chicken strips because I like chicken
You love
strips.
chicken strips.
Nothing wrong with it. man.
But I ordered chicken strips and she hands me this big ass bag. And I'm looking down at it, look back up at her all confused. And she goes, "You making sure your sauces are in there?" I was like, "Yeah." And I just drove away. She gave me $40 for the food. I got
Oh.
2 things of chili I didn't order, 2 double cheeseburgers I didn't order.
Hey, yo.
Now, Griff,
What
the right
up?
thing to do would have been to drive back and
I still got a double cheeseburger in my fridge.
no, That was always, I remember the one back in the day when I used to eat fast food all the time. I mean, I feel like that McDonald's in between your house and mine, Keith, on Hampton and Chippewa.
Yeah,
that one was like 1 out of every 4 times. That was for sure. You're just giving you somebody else's order. Like,
I do feel bad for the girl who did it, who probably got yelled at. But it's like, really, is anybody going back and giving back their free food?
No.
She's not getting fired.
Yeah.
I highly doubt it.
That's the
Like,
thing, though. Is like
that's
I was just
the way I look
nobody
at it.
cares. Yeah, nobody cares. I mean, they shouldn't at least. But.
Yeah. I mean, if this is like the 8th time that day, maybe.
But then again,
But still,
she
it's
might
like-
have deserved it then.
You got a point. You got a point. You
We
can't
need
be fucking up that
We
much.
need our steak and shakes to operate smoothly.
Yeah.
So like it's a high standard.
I just find it hard because it's made when you order it.
Yeah.
Air quotes on that one.
Well,
And like my receipt on the
Well,
bag.
steak and shakes usually.
And like
decent
the
amount.
receipt on the bag was very clear. It was my order, and then there's tons of other food. in
Oh,
there.
really? Oh, so it wasn't
Yeah.
like it wasn't some Billy
dude,
Bob.
somebody ordered and ran off or
Yeah.
something, and you got somebody else's order. I guarantee you.
Yeah, maybe she just gave me a bunch of free food because of that. Is what you're saying?
Maybe she just looked in your eyes and was
She
like,
just-
"Damn,
This dude,
this is a good dude."
this dude needs some extra chili.
Yeah.
couple burgers.
This little Irishman needs to eat. Needs to eat.
He
It reminds me.
survived St. Patrick's Day.
That reminds me. Oh, yeah. I guess we could talk about that for a second. But that reminds me of a couple weeks ago, maybe last week. I think it was when Fauché was on. He was talking about that robot Flippy. Do you remember?
Yeah.
that? Did you guys hear that they actually had to take him down because he was flipping so fast that the actual humans couldn't keep up with supplying him with patties, so they had to terminate him. Did you guys hear about this?
No.
And they're also, I believe, if I
That's a
remember
fish
correctly,
robot.
Keith, you said something about the operating cost. Apparently, it cost to get it there. I believe it costed, like, if I remember correctly, I think it was like $37,000 or something.
Okay.
I just for some reason I thought of you when
So
that conversation.
what's
Yeah.
the lifespan of one of these things?
Yeah,
Well, I don't
that's
know.
what I'm
That's
wondering
like
too.
definitely probably
'Cause-
that's probably over 2 years of an employee's salary. at
No,
a fast food place.
I bet you that's like an assistant manager salary.
Yeah, it's probably yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, here's the moral of the story though is that not the moral,
Yeah.
but
I doubt that. Actually.
You got a point,
I really
actually.
doubt
Yeah,
that.
maybe like a manager salary.
I don't know.
I don't know either. but-
47,
No,
No,
37.
37. That's still probably more than anybody's making at like a fast food place.
Who knows?
No,
Probably,
I bet you there's a manager or something making that.
maybe.
Okay, well,
I don't know.
you guys, neither of you. Who, I mean,
I've never worked
Would
at
know,
a
right, I was
McDonald's.
just
No,
gonna
me
say.
either. But I don't know.
Killa, what's up with you, man?
Life's lit. That's
Yeah.
about it, man.
Keeping it simple. I like it.
Yeah, nothing really going on in my life.
Okay.
That's about it.
All right. Well, we won't hit Patty's Day too hard because we did hit that last week, at least on the show. But we it's good to saw both of you guys down there, and I think it's safe to say if we keep it at very simple terms, it was definitely a good time, and obviously we're here to
We
survive
survived
to
it.
talk about it.
We
Yeah.
survived.
Hopefully, everyone out
was
there did survive also.
Super hungover on Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday was a very immobile day.
Yeah.
I don't think I might have, if I was wearing a step counter, it would have been embarrassing low. I'm talking like under 30 maybe
Oh.
steps.
I bet I
For the
can
day.
see how much I moved on Sunday.
Do that. While you do that, I actually have something
Not gonna be a lot.
to bring up. I was at Patty's Day. We ran into a bunch of people, right? But some of those people were like Zeeble. We had McGilligan on, and then I was talking to like that whole crew of like Freddie, Ray, and a bunch of all those people were all over there. But they were talking about, and they were giving me shit because I forgot to throw this on the pod. So my apologies, but especially shout out to Ray because we talked about this. But guys, I forgot to mention that a couple weeks ago, maybe 2 Saturdays ago, I went to Zeebel's house and we had a LAN party. Have you guys ever had a LAN party? An
No.
LAN gaming party. Have you guys ever done that?
No.
So
I don't know what that is.
So a LAN party is LAN stands for local area network. And it's basically, I've never actually done one. That was like my first one, but it's basically like you hook up through your own modem, you wire all these gaming systems together so that you have 100% connectivity, no lag.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I think I did things like this kind of
Sure.
in like the dorms. One of those
Probably.
in dorms.
Yeah, probably. It
Yeah.
was, well, I was going to say before we were in college, like the first Xboxes,
Yeah.
that was like a big thing.
I think me
with
and my
the
neighbor
Xbox.
might have done that back in the day.
Yeah, maybe.
Also, me and the Windley Place kids playing some Halo 1.
Yeah.
I kicked
So-
that butt.
So that was dope because Zeeble set up. We had like 16 guys in there. We had like 4 different Xboxes. It was insane, man. There were the Xbox 360s. It was a good time, man. And I told Ray I'd give him a shout out because he was killing it. He was doing a good job. Zebo was doing really well too. But and McGilligan, yeah, he's all around gamer.
What was the
too.
game?
So here's the thing. This was what the funny part about this was we started out with Halo 3, right? And we were playing, we're having a good time. Then we go down to Halo 2, and I'm like, wow, I haven't played this in a long time. Then we step down to Halo 1.
Oh,
I was like, wow.
I came at you guys.
Wow.
Blood Gulch all day.
Well, actually, I don't know.
Wow.
Wow. What was funny about it though was Zebo had to go out and get these games, and everyone. The first question we have is, would you pay for these? Because you had to buy 4 of each game, right? So 4 Halo 1s, 4 Halo 2s, 4 Halo 3s, and 4. I think they had Call of Duties. I left before that really got started, but
okay.
And if I remember correctly, I believe he said that all of the Halos costed a quarter. Literally 25 cents, or maybe they were 50 cents.
That's wild.
Yeah,
It's crazy to think. I mean, those are all, if you're talking about video games, that's like a classic franchise,
Yes.
right? The
Oh
Halos.
yeah.
You would think that even though they're old and you were talking Xbox 360 and regular Xbox, you'd think they'd be more than 50 cents though, just because, right?
You would think.
But maybe because they
yeah.
made so many of them, I don't know.
Probably.
And just like those systems haven't become cool yet, like N64 or something has.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
That's true.
you
That's
can't
true,
play
yeah.
the original Xbox games on the new stuff, can you?
Some of them, they're like trying to do it, but it's only not every one of them.
Okay.
Mm. So only certain ones are backward compatible?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're actually starting to do things like not this Call of Duty, but the last Call of Duty was actually, it was a new Call of Duty, but you also got Call of Duty 4.
The old
that
one
they
they
remastered.
remastered.
Yeah, so that's like another thing. So they definitely are on trend for that. But yeah, it's interesting though, because like 15 years from now,
Yeah.
it's
gonna
gonna be
cool
that
shit.
stuff,
Oh yeah.
I've been playing Fortnite. Shout out to
oh, have you?
Dan.
Okay, yeah. That's taken over the world, man.
I'm really bad at it.
No. Dan wasn't a Fortnite guy.
Oh, he was
was
the
He was a
other thing?
PUBG.
PUBG.
He was
yeah.
a Fortnite hater.
I don't think PUBG's taken off. The same
No,
way.
no. I wonder what he thinks about that, because Fortnite's literally taken over the world, especially since Drake and Travis Scott, I'm sure you guys heard about this,
Oh, yeah.
basically crashed the internet last week,
Yeah.
jumping on Fortnite.
Twitch and Fortnite.
Yeah, Twitch just blew. I think he literally broke it for a second. It was whoever that ninja guy is. Like, shout out to him. He's got to be killing it right now for sure. But yeah,
Shit's hard.
the
Yeah, it is.
other thing, I do have a couple questions for you guys that I wanted to bring up. Number one, and these are dead. This is dead serious. If you have checked our Twitter account, you might have seen this before. But my first question, guys, should we trust anyone that eats good and plenty candy? Now, let me also add that this could also go with, should we trust anyone that enjoys candy flavored, black licorice flavored?
Oh, gross.
Because that's what good and plenty's are. Do you guys know? Griff, do you
No.
even know what a good and plenty is?
I've heard it.
Good and plenty's like a basically
You've seen the box.
it's a basically
before.
I think I've seen the box.
they're the pink and white Mike and Ike's.
Yep. Okay, I've seen the box.
Yeah.
For sure. That's what I was
Gross.
thinking.
But here's the thing that you don't know about that. You're like, oh, it's colored Mike. Nope, they're not Mike. They're black licorice. Like, that's literally what they are. It says like licorice flavored.
Tell you,
Now-
I'm not thrilled to go out and try them.
No.
No, that's what I'm asking. Who eats black licorice? My dad does, which is super gross. But who else eats black
I
licorice?
don't like licorice at all.
Dude,
Even red.
No.
Okay,
like,
well, that's you're clearly out.
Yeah. like, how big of a market is black licorice?
It's got to be tiny, right?
Dude, the people
Yeah,
who eat that is the only liquor
feel
they
like
ever consume. Jaeger.
Some crazy.
Oh,
yeah,
Like, that's
Jaeger.
got to be the only
Yeah.
thing they ever drink.
Gross.
You know what? I bet you black licorice is huge in some random European country. Just
Germany.
Yeah, I can
like somewhere
totally see
like
that.
Austria,
Yeah.
like somewhere like Austria just eats the shit out of black
Yeah.
licorice or something. You know?
Yeah, or
Maybe
some
in
like
the
random,
altitude, it tastes different. Yeah.
Yeah.
It tastes like red licorice.
Yeah.
or some like random state like Hawaii's fascination with spam.
Oh yeah, they just
That could
love.
be that too.
Yeah, you just-
Yeah.
Because honestly, though,
Oh,
I mean, I'm just thinking like, you know, sometimes you go to places or people's houses and they have a bowl of candy, whatever.
Mhm.
I'm just
dude,
saying,
if I
Like-
dug in and got a handful of black
Well, yeah,
licorice candy,
right? What'd you do?
I would throw it at their face and slap them and walk out.
The only people
Get better candy.
Yeah.
I'm out.
that I can think of that presents a bowl of black licorice has got to be like your super old grandma, right?
Yeah,
That's the only.
got it.
Nazis. So I think it's Austria. I think we're right.
Wow, bold statement. Griff.
But for real though, man, I was over at a buddy's grandma's house one time. She had a candy machine.
Oh, like a gumball machine,
Yeah. Yeah.
or like the quarter machine.
Like a quarter machine, and
Ooh.
But with
it's,
the big dome top thing.
yeah, but
Oh.
it spit out Skittles.
Oh,
But at one point, it spit out M&Ms, and somebody didn't get all the M&Ms out. So you reach in, you get a big old handful of Skittles, and then you start munching down, and then all of a sudden you get an M&M.
Get chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet that was gross.
Oh, it was so nasty.
That's not a good mixture.
No.
Now flavor, that's like almost like
So
flavored
gross.
chocolate, kind of, in a gross way, and that's okay. But just the thought of licorice, but
But yeah.
no, man, no.
I'm
Okay.
already out on taste.
Yeah,
Screw that.
no, it's gross. My dad, I've never understood it. My entire life, he's eaten that shit, and it's just he like it. You know, Twizzlers makes like
Oh, yeah.
yeah, like
Oh, yeah,
strands
yeah.
of black. Yeah,
Your dad is also the one that eats those flying saucer things. Or
he
whatever?
has the weirdest candy.
Those things are
preference,
bad.
man. He loves the weirdest and grossest candy ever.
Communion
for sure.
wafer.
Yeah.
Like-
UFO communion wafers.
Have you guys ever heard of circus peanuts?
Oh yeah.
I have.
I actually enjoy circus
No, so
peanuts.
those are nasty as hell too. Like really gross.
If they get stale, they get nasty. But if you get like a fresh pack,
You need the
they're okay.
total fresh circus peanuts.
Yes.
It'll be interesting coming
from
up.
the circus,
So
I
this
suppose.
next week is Easter Sunday, basically coming up. It'll
Mhm.
be interesting because his go-to, and I'm not joking about this too, is he'll go out and buy one box of Peeps. Okay, and we all
Oh,
know how
yeah.
nasty Peeps are, right?
Does he microwave them?
He opens them and then he'll leave them. I'm not messing around with you right now. He will leave them on top of the fridge open for minimum. I believe his minimum is like 4
I
months.
think you said this before.
Yeah.
He'll eat them in the fall, like around Halloween.
That's insane.
He and he does it on purpose. I swear to God, I've seen him do it my
I
entire
bet that
life.
gets to about the texture of those Jesus Christ UFOs.
No,
Trying to think of the name of them.
they're called flying saucers.
Okay, yeah, Jesus
yeah,
Christ. Yeah,
The Jesus Christ UFO. What?
They taste like church wafers or church.
Oh,
the body of Christ.
How'd you put those? Okay. All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna try and get a video of him doing it or something. I'll try and send it out. or
Oh,
something.
speaking of candy, my dad's making some divinity.
We
So
need
I'm
some
gonna
of that.
I'm gonna bring some in
Yeah,
and
yeah.
What?
we'll try it.
Is that?
You ask that every time.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, tell me again.
Give him a super short.
Egg whites, Caro syrup, sugar.
All right, sounds dope.
He's in.
Yeah, we'll see if it turns out.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's the name Divinity. Like, it better be good.
Ooh.
You know, like
I mean, it sounds good to me. I'll tell you what,
I
Griff.
don't know.
had
We'll try it.
I had some of his dad's peanut butter / Keith.
Pretty
peanut
good.
butter. It was awesome.
Yeah.
I ate it really fast.
It was all my dad. I was gonna
Oh.
say I
Yeah,
didn't
but
make
also
him
Never
mad
mind.
this
Keith
year.
didn't do anything. The second thing, guys, real quick before we get into the theory. It's another trust question. I'm having problems trusting people these days, man.
I don't know.
I'm sorry to
Well,
hear that.
it is a hard world out there.
Yeah, it's
So,
tough. And here's my second thing, and the first one really relates to my dad, so I apologize, Dad. But the second one, this is gonna directly relate to my sister. So shout out to my sister, but sorry about it. But
Going after your family.
no,
right
it's
now.
just they just fall right into these categories.
Hey, can't trust family.
Should we should we trust people that listen, that are very capable of, but still listen to TV / movie with subtitles on?
Whoa.
I think I saw this somewhere. No, you should not.
I'm very, very against reading TV. So
So both of you hard nosed.
I'm
I like the answer.
like, it depends. Like if I'm at a bar,
Yeah. Or if
No,
like
I'll
no,
read
no,
TV.
No. I'm talking, when I say perfectly capable, I mean no hearing problems, no issues, and you're sitting in your living room.
oh hell.
Oh, with the
watch-
subtitles
Yeah,
on?
watching Netflix.
Unless I bootleg that movie or somehow stole that movie.
No, I'm just
There's
saying.
always a setting to turn it off. Either way, you take the time and you find the way to turn it
Yeah.
off.
So I'm saying that you that's how you watch your TV. You're watching your Wednesday night show on ABC, subtitles on.
Unacceptable.
No.
What if something very sneaky happens on the bottom part of the screen that you need
Yeah,
to see?
exactly.
It's unlikely, but it could happen.
No, I mean, I'm with you. I don't like it at all. First of all, Keith's right. It's not only that you have to read, like, let's be honest, I don't want to read. But the
There's
second
a
thing
big
is,
black bar blocking part of your picture.
well,
Yeah.
that's not, but the main part about all that, if you put it all together, is that it's distracting you from what's actually, you're not watching what's happening.
Yeah.
You're reading TV.
Yeah.
Go
I-
get a
Why would I
book.
do
So-
that? Yeah.
Get a book.
So as you both know from the old studio, RIP, the Soulard studio, when I was living with my sister, this was a thing. She watched
she
all
does
of her movies, all of her shows, and her defense was that you never miss, especially, I mean, she really did it with movies, but for sure did it on shows too. Her defense is you never miss a word what they're saying.
Yeah,
You-
but you miss all the visuals.
that's what I'm
So,
saying. But
yeah.
she's not the only one though. I've been looking at the internet. I've been hearing people on Twitter saying this. It's a real thing that people put on those subtitles.
I will just I wouldn't do this, and I've never done it, but I think I've thought about doing it before because there are some movies and TV shows where they like really script the score, you know, and like they're conversations are super quiet.
Yeah, sure,
And they got the big loud music going in the background. It's like, I have no idea what they're saying right now. And that's super frustrating. But normally, I don't know. They're kind of doing that for a reason.
Yeah.
So
They pay better attention.
So that's exactly what I actually told. We've had that same conversation. What I say is that is the sound designer's choice.
Yeah. Sometimes
for that conversation to be low like that, like maybe you're not supposed to exactly hear what they're saying.
Yeah.
Like people don't. I don't think everyone always thinks about everything.
But that is frustrating.
Sure.
I get it. Sometimes I think that's a bad decision. Sometimes.
Okay. No, I mean definitely.
Agreed.
Like, listen, not every movie is grade A per. You know what I mean? For sure. But here's my other thing too: is like, and for movies, I get it. Like every once in a while, sure. If you like, especially if you're rewatching it, okay, fine. But I'm talking every time, no matter like your TV stays on that setting. That's what I'm saying. No way, right?
No,
we don't trust those
that's
people.
wild.
Right? No, we don't trust.
You're screwing up your cinematic experience.
Yeah.
No matter what it is, even if it's
You don't go to a movie theater and ask for the subtitles to be put on.
exactly.
Turn on the subtitles.
Yeah.
What the? This place doesn't have any fucking subtitles, man.
I can't do this.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's just like a ticker going across the top. Just like,
how awful.
That would
would
almost
that
be acceptable if it was like above the screen.
Yeah.
What if they? Okay, well here. What about this?
Read for the assholes.
What if movie theater?
/ hearing impaired.
What? Yeah. Well, yeah. Don't be.
Those people, it's okay.
Yeah. Right. We're talking about very capable people here, by the way. But what if you just brought this to my attention, Keith? What if movie theaters started doing screening movies in a subtitle only show, and it was half the price? Would you go to the subtitle movie
if it was
instead of
half the price? Why would it be half the price?
I don't know.
Just because?
This isn't the real world, Keith.
Yeah, that's true.
You guys never have fun with me.
No, I'll have fun with this one.
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah. I would for sure.
Because more than I hate subtitles, I'm cheap.
Yes.
And movies are expensive.
Okay, well, I can respect the honesty, I guess.
Oh, yeah. I would definitely be cheap enough if it was the half price. Yeah.
Movie tickets cost like $10 these days.
More than that.
Do more than that, man. If you want like the full movie experience.
Last movie I went to was at the Moolah. My God, that place is nice.
Yeah,
Never been.
Oh, dude. It's like couches everywhere, too.
What?
Yeah, they've got like couches.
Oh, yeah. Don't they serve you while you're sitting down?
I was watching people get bottles of wine brought out to them and
Yeah.
stuff while watching.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
Man, I haven't been to a movie in a while.
Yeah. We need to catch up.
It's weird that it's one theater. It's like they only show
They only have
one movie at
movie?
a time. Yeah.
They probably make good money, though.
Oh, yeah. They have like balcony seats, too. Like it's
Really?
It's an old, yeah.
Yeah, it's an old school one.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Okay.
sounds
Well, you know that's really just I want to make sure that guys that hear us at the ABC Pod that we're trusting the right people and that we know who to trust.
Yeah.
Number one, for sure. If you're very capable, no problems, no issues.
If you are fully hearing able.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fully hearing able, and you're using subtitles. I don't know if we just maybe can't trust you. But Good and Plenty's. If you're a bad licorice fan, I don't know. Maybe half and half trust.
There's
maybe
there's
not an extremely.
I'll give the good half, but not the plenty.
I'll give more credit to people who are using subtitles than I will to these people eating black licorice.
Yeah, me too.
Because I'm only giving like some credit to people
I don't
who
know about that actually.
Yeah, I was
That's
gonna say I'd rather eat something weird than read movies.
Yeah, I'm with you on that too, Keith.
I can see a
I
plausible
need the
reason.
sound, man.
Yeah.
I need that.
I can see a plausible reason why you'd use subtitles, and no plausible reason to eat black licorice.
All right, fair enough.
That's fair. Yeah.
Okay. All right, what do you guys think out there? Let us know. Hit us up anywhere on our social media platforms. Of course, the email, anythingbutcredible@gmail.com, or the website, the new website, anythingbutcredible.com. Okay. Enough of that. Let's get on. We said we keep it short and simple, sweet. Let's do it. Let's move on to the theory of the week. Before we do that, let's say what up to our friends over the Offended Podcast. They'll tell you what to do as far as checking them out. And then as soon as we come back, we're going to dive straight into the theory of the week. We'll be back in 1 second.
Tricky, come on. You know Mr. Brightside is the best killer song.
No, it's not, dude. No, it's... Oh, crap. Dude, we're live. We're live.
What?
We're live. Water. Hey, it's Tricky and Stoutsy from the Offended Podcast, produced by PWP Nation.
We're basically the Steinfeld podcast.
And just because we are produced by a professional wrestling site doesn't mean we are a professional wrestling show. Recorded in the glorious Cockpit Studios, we are actually a show about anything, and sometimes just friends drinking and discussing life, pop culture, and sports, but with no filter.
Anything goes on Offended, and you can find us on Apple Podcasts under the PWP Nation Network, along with other great PWP Nation-produced shows.
And if you like our show, head on over to prowrestlingtees.com/offended-podcast to buy our shirt. Support us, eh?
And you can follow Offended on Instagram at OffendedPod, and us on Twitter. You can follow Tricky at Trick1042, and myself, Stoutsy, at J_Stout09.
And thank you for listening. By the way, Jim, all these things I've done, it's the best killer song.
Erroneous! On all accounts.
Okay, we're back. It is time for the theory of the week. Keith is bringing in that hot fire. What do you got, Keith?
Okay. Have you guys ever felt lonely? Or like, what are humans doing on this earth or anything like that?
Sure.
No, it's been like a 200,000 year process to get to me.
That's what you think, Tim?
Oh!
Okay.
What was
Griff just got shook right there.
This week's theory
Nope, not shook at all.
is modern man is actually imprisoned on Earth.
Imprisoned.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
This planet is a prison planet.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, because we're troublemakers.
Exactly. We are galactic troublemakers.
Galactic
Ooh.
rascals, if you will.
Yes.
Griff has
Yes.
been known to be a troublemaker.
We
in his
are
day.
undesirable. Okay.
Damn.
Because of
That hurts. Oh, that one stings a little bit.
Just you, Griff, not us.
because we have traits like theft, murder, all these things. So
Not if we played basketball instead. Just saying.
Good point.
you know what?
That might be our ticket out of here.
Sorry, Keith.
Only if we bald. Okay, so yeah, this theory includes we were forced out, and they're saying like physical traits as skin color is just a result of evolutionary adaptation to the planets we once occupied.
Oh.
So yeah, this is like all over the universe.
Interesting.
They rounded all these people up.
It's weird how they set us up on longitude and latitude lines according to the races of the planets that we originally came from on this planet.
Well,
Weird.
you
I
have to fit into a certain habitat.
It was well played. That's really tricky.
Because the prisoners were stripped of all their memories of former lives.
Yep.
Received no tools or technology. Placed on a planet with varied climate conditions to simulate former worlds.
Very well planned out. I can appreciate that. I can really.
Planet way too far away from intergalactic civilization.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. Prison contact or aid or interference development or interference with development is forbidden from us. So that's why we don't know about aliens or anything yet. Okay. Prisoners, we are periodically monitored and assessed.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's get to this. Okay. So, what this theory is stating is we were brought here, I think it was 50,000 years ago.
Huh.
And we were placed here. And another part of this is there's no genetic link to any other, like, anything like us, or that could have been. The missing link we still haven't found from modern day man to Neanderthals.
I'm just getting my needle ready to just start poking holes. I'm just kidding.
Well, let them finish before you do that.
Okay, so what they're saying is we were sent here imprisoned because of because we're a bunch of rascals.
Okay. Well,
Intergalactic rascals.
Yeah.
The best kind of rascal.
I like that. Okay.
Yeah. And
It's the best kind.
It's the best guy. It's the best guy.
And we were sent here because the thought is they can't genetically modify us because it's against intergalactic law.
Oh,
because-
Well, I'm glad to hear that
Morals.
they have morals.
They have
yeah,
morals.
yeah.
Ethically great people.
You think they
Yeah.
had some type of
Or
convention?
being-
What?
You think they had some type of convention?
There's a
to
council.
lay down-
There's a
Yeah,
council.
there's definitely
It's like a Geneva
Galactic
Convention, but
Council.
like,
yeah.
for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some type of
Yeah.
nebula council of.
And they're all like in Star Wars movies. They're all just not really there. It's just like holograms, and they all
Yeah.
just meet up for sure.
For sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah.
Forgot about that.
Yeah.
It's a great scene.
Or Tupac.
So, or Tupac, yes.
Fair enough.
So we came down here. We wiped out all Neanderthals because they were actually probably most likely to develop into these calm, docile, good intergalactic beings.
Oh.
But they needed a place to imprison us, and Neanderthals didn't understand competition. So that's when we came down here and wiped them all out.
Okay.
Banged a couple of them, though. Like a couple of them, because we all have like 3%.
No.
DNA.
No. That was debunked.
Okay.
We have no relation between them. I forgot what study he cited, but there was one of a boy from Portugal or something. They thought it was like a humanoid, half man, half bear, half pig.
Yeah.
No.
Right,
No.
Of course.
It was supposed to be a half Neanderthal, half modern man, but then apparently they did more studies, and there's no relation, Tim.
Well, there certainly are no half Neanderthals. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
3%. About.
They got to have banged a couple, though, Griff. I mean, how do you explain all this nonsense in Florida? There's got to be a couple ancestors.
No, that's brain-eating amoebas.
Yeah, it's true.
So yeah, one of those things is all our genetic memory was wiped out, and we're slowly,
What's genetic memory?
like passed down hereditarily.
So like we remember things? Like I remember my dad's memories?
No, well, it's like a collective memory type deal.
That'd be dope.
Yeah,
I'm kind of pissed at them for taking that away.
yeah. So they took that away, but we're slowly developing our technology and everything. So they think we're going to implode on ourselves, or we're going to change our ways and be able to re-enter into galactic
It sounds like the first draft of Scientology.
paradise.
This was the
Little
first draft
bit,
of
yeah.
Scientology. Yeah. He tossed this one out there.
He was like, nah.
This is the
As long as he knew sounded better.
this is the prison planet theory.
All
All right.
Totally different.
I like the
So-
basic concept. And every supporting argument is
I mean,
just,
before you,
is just wrong.
but before you dive into it, though, can we all agree that this would be a fucking awesome movie that we'd all watch?
Yes.
Okay.
For
this
sure.
would be great.
And also that maybe like there are
Are we sure this isn't just a random script that somehow hit Reddit?
No, bro. This is the ancestry of man, the theory of exile. Okay?
All right, Griff, do your
Right
damage.
here. This
All
dude
right.
spent a lot of time on this website.
we share
And it
like
looks great.
a huge amount of genetic information with every living thing on this planet, including things like bananas. Like
False.
true.
False.
True.
All
Wrong.
these
You're wrong.
all these other planets are very similar.
Like super similar.
These
Like they
the
evolved
galactic
like the same single-celled organisms as us.
exactly.
Crazy.
Exactly.
All right. All right.
It's all part of the plan. Griff.
Yeah, Tim.
All right. Now where else were we going? Human beings showed up like 50,000 years ago.
Modern man
Okay.
showed up 50,000 years ago.
It's a little early. It's a little bit early, but we
He
won't-
might have even said something like 25,000. Maybe that's when we finally wiped out all the Neanderthals.
Yeah, that's just
and
when we came here.
created,
is
like,
you're saying,
modern-
right?
Okay, I've already said the thing about we like all at least like European. I think people of European, I think African descent too. Asian people might not have it, or it might be European and Asian descent. It's probably that because that's one landmass. All have so people of Euro-Asian descent all have like 2 to 3% Neanderthal DNA.
Lies.
Like all of us in this room.
Not me, dude. I came from prison planet.
Well, they're also saying.
Wait, do we know
that
what's the planet that we came? Do they know or nobody knows?
No.
Yeah, I guess
There's
Nibiru
multiple planets.
planet-
a lot.
Lots of
Lots of
planets.
planets.
Yeah, but that part's super weird to me too. They could have made this theory more appealing if they would have just like.
It's not
She'll-
appealing, Griff. It's the truth, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
They're not trying to appeal to us. They're trying to.
They're
inform
also-
us.
I'm not ready for it.
They also this angle.
You're not
Nick,
woke,
You'll
bro.
like.
Okay.
They're saying
Not woke.
Neanderthals. They might actually be what we think of as Yetis or Bigfoot.
I knew it was coming.
Of
I knew it was coming.
This is 100% true. There's no doubt
Yeah.
about it.
That might
Yeah.
be
I mean,
real.
that makes
That
complete
might-
sense.
Well, that might be real.
Yeah, they went into hiding.
They're super smart. They would be really afraid
They
of
went
us.
to hiding because everyone was dying. There was a
Well,
mass.
'cause
Well, no, we were
because-
killing them.
because we-
Yes,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was mass murder.
Yeah. It's,
So they're like, listen, okay, all right, I'm sold. I'm all right. Well, hold on. I do have one question though.
Yeah. What's up?
What we wiped out the cavemen? Did we?
Neanderthals.
we were the cave.
Yeah.
We were the cave.
Was there any kind of what about the dinosaurs? My question's like with the dinosaurs. Like,
Dinosaurs? Dinosaurs were already gone.
Was that from this planet that was like they're trying to wipe it out so they could send us? You know what I mean? Like, is it before all of that?
They cleared it a long time ago.
There was no mention of dinosaurs.
It's almost like, like you're cutting the grass a little bit, or it's not exactly spring, like grass cutting season yet, but like you cut the grass early. That
was super early though. 68 million years.
Yes, okay, like way too early.
That was way too early.
We weren't that big of a problem.
Like we were a habitable planet for humanoids.
We were nowhere close to existing 68 million years ago.
Well, we could be on this other planet though, technically.
Good point. We hadn't done our rascalry.
Yeah, we weren't bad people. We weren't dickheads.
Yeah, that's not a word.
Yeah.
That's not a word. That's the biggest problem with us.
Rascalry.
I don't think.
I'll count it. I'll count it.
Anything but credible.
Like we're accepting a lot of bullshit right now.
I don't know.
No,
not me.
I don't know about bullshit.
All right.
I'm being woke.
Science and facts. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
What else you got, Griff?
Can you just repeat the whole thing and I'll go point for point?
In the beginning when you were starting, Griff was just like foaming at the mouth. He was just ready to just pounce.
Because I like the general, almost parts of the general premise, and then it's like, oh, we're doing this, and we're doing this. Like, oh, that's rough.
So
could you say it's like a prison planet, which I like that idea, and that like there is an intergalactic like society that won't speak to us because we are dangerous and violent.
Yeah, we were dangerous to their society.
And like maybe UFOs are coming down here and monitoring us to see if like we're getting any.
No,
actually,
I dig that.
Actually, once we started being able to travel into space,
that's when they had to start watching.
They had to start going a little farther back, I guess, on their monitoring. They have to do it in a different way.
There's a lot of things that say UFO stuff. UFOs started spiking around the time when we became like nuclear powers too.
Yeah.
And that UFOs are often sighted around nuclear facilities.
Well,
so
they
like,
also
perhaps they don't. They want us to not totally kill ourselves until like we get smart enough to.
No, they want to make sure either we eradicate ourselves.
They want you think they put the uranium here as like a little like
maybe
don't touch it, motherfuckers. Don't touch it.
Oh yeah, you want to enhance that?
Or could this like a torture ploy? Is that what like a?
It was kind of like Saw.
Right. Exactly.
It's a cosmic game of Saw.
Well, it was almost like the premise of the South Park episode, the Space Money.
Yeah, or that we're on a reality show. Oh, that one too.
The Space Money.
Gazorpazorp.
Yeah, Gazorpazorp.
I think I might have just confused shows. Actually, is Gazorpazorp South Park?
I don't know.
That might have been Rick and Morty.
I have no idea what either.
Yeah, that definitely sounds Rick and Morty-ish.
Somebody off is listening.
Yeah.
Okay. Man, do we need to talk about this more? Or should we go around percentages or what?
What do you guys think?
We could finish it off with the percentages.
Or?
I'm pretty much sold.
So you're gonna need a lot of explaining.
I'm in. I'm sold.
All right. I'm not.
Okay.
Listen, I'm actually 1 week. I'm gonna start. with this percentages. For me personally, once you bring in the Bigfoot,
that's all he needed. That was all he needed.
I'm in 100%, no doubt about it.
I knew I had him.
I love the idea,
but for that part to be true, none of the rest of it needs to be true.
All it takes is some kind of confirmation in my mind. I have that right now,
all right,
and I'm sticking to it. I love the fact that these what'd you call Neanderthals, or what'd you say, Keith? What was the official term?
Neanderthal.
Oh, is that what you used? Okay,
yeah,
I thought you said something else. More scientific than that. But
that is the scientific.
That's the most scientific term. Okay,
it's like we're Homo sapiens. They were Neanderthals.
Yes,
gotcha. So the fact that they were running and hiding from mass murder and just stuck to those ways because, like, fuck all these people that are these people.
I don't think it was necessarily like we sought them out to kill them. I think it was more competition for food and shelter.
Oh, so you're saying that they just plopped us down here and then we
as a species
were wiping them out just because of competition.
Out-hunted them.
Yeah. I see.
We were superior at building weapons and things. So over time,
that makes more sense because then that's why they would stay hiding. They would keep hiding.
Yes,
because they're like, well, we don't like any of these people, and we're gonna still hide.
Even though we were shorter, smaller brains, less speed, we still had the smarts.
We had the smarts.
Yeah. Well,
I think we could throw things. We're not sure if they could pick things.
That's true.
That is true.
The rotator cuff,
spear.
right?
Yeah.
That was a thing. Okay, so just because of that, I also, of course, being the badass planet, like. the rebel planet. I'm always cool with that too. So I'm in 100%. I'm gonna slide it over to Griff. I can't wait to hear this.
All right.
It's gonna be 0 and no. Oh my God, you literally said it a second before. One word. I was always gonna say.
Gonna say nope.
What do you got, Griff?
The answer is no.
So you giving it 100%?
Yeah, 100%. I'm in.
Alright.
Sold.
I have to give it a 0 if he's giving it 100.
Just to counteract mine.
Yeah, to bring it down to 50,
Oh.
which is a failing grade and which is where it feels like it should be.
Wow.
It's not like you did a good job on the theory. Just the theory is just bonkers.
Is it horseshit?
It's bonkers.
Also, 100% that it needs to be a
so much
fucking dope movie script.
Yeah.
It reminds me so much of Scientology.
It does a little bit.
really does.
Explain.
Well, in Scientology, we were all dropped here by the intergalactic Lord Xenu, who dropped us into a volcano.
I thought we were a bunch of
And-
souls.
And I think our souls are
Yeah.
imprisoned here.
Something like
So
that.
it's
Yeah.
Scientology kind of is a prison planet, the hypothesis.
Okay.
Different, but
Yeah, I could definitely see taking a page out of the book for sure.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Well, Keith, that leaves you, man. Like you brought it to us. Well, take it home. What do you got?
I'm giving this 70%.
Oh, he's so high. It went high, really high. All right. What's your backing? I mean, what
Okay.
are you feeling?
We don't know shit still.
okay.
All right.
True.
Never a good enough argument for the
I like it.
History's still out. There is no missing link. We were plopped here on planet Earth because we were intergalactic rascals.
You
Love
just
it.
like saying that.
Maybe.
So instead of have you heard of the God of the Gaps? Where this is how religious people will continuously explain religion.
Through these gaps.
There's always
Sure.
gaps in scientific knowledge, and so their God has to exist in the gaps of scientific knowledge.
Well, yeah, that's
And
why
those
we're
gaps
placed on
progressively
this planet.
We
don't know.
You have a prison planet of the gaps. We still don't know things. So Earth's a prison.
Well, we
And-
don't know things, so we can't explain things. So I'm going to have to give it somewhat of a believable percentage.
Yeah, Griff. Unlike you, there's some people believe, man.
Maybe I believe too much.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm a cynical asshole and this is a prison.
Yeah, you don't even know, man. Okay, well, listen.
Well, quit being rascals, folks. Maybe they'll let us out.
No, dude, it's just in our ways. It's something we can't change. It's just in our ways.
No, man. They think over time we're going to be able to
You
change.
get out for
Or
good.
that we're all just going to be rascal, the other, even more rascal and kill each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or we're going to blow up.
Yeah, they
our
either want
own
us to get
prison
better.
planet.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They see two potential outcomes: either we kill
Yes.
ourselves or we get better.
Yes.
Well, let's get better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get better, people.
That sounds better than
Yeah.
killing
Yeah.
ourselves.
I like it. All right. Well, what do you guys think out there? Let us know. Hit us up, anythingbutcredible@gmail.com, or you can hit us up throughout the website, anythingbutcredible.com. You can go to the contact us page and send in all your thoughts, all your suggestions. We want to hear from you guys. Let us know. All right, guys. Theory of the week. Good stuff, Keith. What was the name of it? What was the official name of that again? The prison planet theory, correct?
Earth prison planet hypothesis.
I think it was.
Ancestry of man, the theory of exile.
No,
Imprisoned on Earth.
you said the last
It was just prison planet.
prison planet theory. I'm sticking with that. I
Yeah,
like it. All
prison
right.
planet
Cool.
theory.
All right, well, guys, before we get out of here, let's hit a couple weekly weirdness stories, and then we'll get on our way and enjoy the last few days of the NCAA March Madness tournament. Does anybody have anything? Would anybody like to start?
Sure.
Okay, Griff.
Hello, Florida.
We are
Oh,
going
Florida
to
story.
Hey,
What up,
We're coming
Florida?
back. We're coming back.
What
up?
up?
It's been so long, Florida.
It has.
It's been so
We
long.
missed you. And this one's worth it. All right. A Florida man was arrested after he allegedly concocted a homemade bomb and tried to kill another man's chickens with it.
Ah, yes. This actually, shout out to Foshi.
Yeah.
Foshi sent this to us, right? Yeah, he was
Did he?
looking out for us. Yeah.
Daddy,
Yeah.
Give me a little bit of insight on this. All right,
All
give me a little, some deets.
55-year-old Scott Wiegner built the IED from a Canadian mist bottle.
Wow. Those are like $4, aren't they?
Dude, Canadian Mist.
Black
Pretty sure those are
powder,
super cheap.
sand, and a cannon fuse.
I like that.
A witness said Wiegner
Thinking Arbor Mist. Never mind.
threw it
I don't know. Maybe I'm
into
wrong.
the other man's backyard where it detonated, intending to kill his chickens.
Wow.
Wiegner, nicknamed Spider,
Oh, okay. All right. Here we go.
had apparently been engaged in an argument with the man over a BB gun.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Yep.
Gotta get
He
the
was
baby
charged
gun.
with possession or discharge of a destructive device. And that is to some Orlando news site. Click Orlando.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds fake. ClickOrlando.com. This might not be real, people.
I'm gonna blow up your chicken coop.
Keith, before we talk about the theory real quick, can you do me a favor though? And I think it'd be good to can we give out the website that you were for the theory of the week?
Oh yes,
Because you said it was a well designed website. I was just wondering.
Lots of
Can we give
information.
we should at least give a quick shout out to
ancestryofman.com.
Okay, love that. Love that. I'm surprised no one has like taken that before that guy got or that person. You know,
I think this is an offshoot of Scientology. The more I think about it,
yeah, this
There-
is very
I
well.
think this is Scientology
Dude.
getting its.
It was just made in 2017.
Oh, it's brand new. Oh, this is for sure a branch. This is
Tom Cruise, what are you doing?
I mean, lots of information about this theory on
Tom
here.
Cruise, if
people.
you
and it's
just-
a nice website, right?
Tom Cruise, if you just get our podcast,
It's an easy read.
So the other thing is most of the websites that we get theories
Huge.
from are really like big shitholes and
Yeah.
are terrible.
I
That's the
mean,
basic idea.
and
no.
this
this is
guy's
a good
got
one.
a drop down menu.
Yeah, this is
and
too
it's
nice for a regular,
this
just a
is
regular
the Church of
blow Joe
Scientology.
Blow.
Scientology money, man.
Wow. Okay,
Well, guys, if we're gonna be spreading your bullshit, give us some money.
we will not be sponsored by Scientology.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
How much they paying?
Yeah,
much?
maybe. They're really rich. No,
Enough to get Tom Cruise and all this.
just joking. Okay, so Griff, so shout out to Florida, right?
I'm
Whatever
going
that guy's
clear.
name is. He was he's just trying to blow up another man's chicken
Screw
coop
you, Leo Remedy.
for a BB gun, right? That's it.
Yeah,
Very
so he's
simple.
a man's trying to blow up another man's chicken coop.
I have a super,
exactly
I have a
what was
super
happening.
quick hit. I don't have any additional information for this, but I thought it'd be interesting to see what you guys think. But I just quickly, before I even walked into the studio today, I ran across a headline saying that. Did you guys hear about Jeff Bezos creating this clock? You guys hear about this?
What clock?
Jeff Bezos bought a fucking mountain.
Oh God.
Jeff Bezos splurged $42 million on a clock that he bought a mountain and is building a clock on it, and that clock will apparently tick for 10 millennia, saying it will serve as a symbol, an icon for long-term thinking.
That's
Now,
that's honestly
what?
kind
I
of
know,
awesome.
in case you don't know, 10 millennia that's a 10,000 year clock, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So I don't know where the mountain is. I don't know what mountain, where it is, how, whatever. But apparently, this clock they've been building this for like something ridiculous, like 5 years. It's not his original design. It's somebody else's design that was in like the 70s. Some guy designed this crazy fucking clock. I don't know. Have you guys heard anything about this?
No,
Maybe this is something that we look
but
into. I don't
I'm
know.
looking into it.
Yeah.
This sounds kind of awesome.
You know what, man? I kind of miss we kind of missed out on like the tycoon era,
Yeah.
to where like people just built shit because they were super rich and they wanted to.
They're just like, I just want that.
I feel like it's kind of coming back with
Well-
like Bezos, Elon Musk, like all these people just building shit because they want to,
Yeah.
which
Bezos.
is kind of dope.
Yeah. No, I like it. I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
This is cool.
As long as it's
that-
not like unless there's not something super sinister to it, like it's like actually just like a nuke.
doomsday clock.
Yeah, right.
Or it's
But how would we know?
There's a big laser inside.
10,000 years, I think we'll be all
gonna
right.
shoot
Though,
us something.
so fuck it, right?
This sounds
Oh.
like some classic rascalry.
Jeff Bezos, the Bezos family was the special plans for the Bezos family.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's probably got so much fucking money. He's got like fuck you, I'm gonna live forever money.
Yeah.
So he'll probably see that thing stop working.
Yeah, 10,000 years.
He just might.
They'd be like, hey, can we
Just
get that
might.
thing to tick up for a couple more thousand years?
Yeah.
You know? Keith, what do you got? You got anything over there, man?
Yeah. Man from 2200 has arrived.
Another time
Did
traveler.
they keep popping
Amazing.
up?
I know it's
amazing.
ridiculous, but this guy,
Uh-oh.
he says world hunger has been solved
How
With
did
what?
he do that?
With what?
That's amazing.
with a pill.
Oh,
This guy pretty much found
Pill?
what was it, manna?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
this guy pretty much says we just have manna, and we're given pills.
what's man? Is that like wheat?
No, man from heaven. It's
Yeah.
in Exodus.
It's like bread, right? Or
The
some
Jews
kind
are
of-
fleeing Egypt
No.
and they're wandering the desert for 40 years, and God keeps sending them manna every night. That's the only way they don't starve to death.
It's like the ultimate substance.
It's like bread or something that
That's what I was
keeps you
saying. It's
full.
like bread, right?
Yeah, I
it's like
think
some
so.
kind
Well,
of
I thought it
wheat-
was just
like wheat or bread or
like-
something.
I thought it was just like something that gave them like everything they needed in one thing. It was
I think it was that
fake.
too. But
Like a 5-hour energy.
It may have,
Yes, yeah.
it may have tasted like
With protein.
I think it was like
Okay. All right. Well,
I think it was like a sourdough. Totally sure.
what? So Keith. So mana saves the world. What did you say? 2,200.
Yeah, 2,200.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this guy says the government just gives you your pills for the month, and yeah. So we solved world hunger, people.
There it is. We already know.
Yeah.
It's good. Okay.
We're only about 200 years away.
Just gotta take pills, people. You don't have to eat.
Yeah, like 100 and something. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna do math.
I'm
I
not
don't
going
even
to
wanna
do
get
math
close to
really
it.
quick. Yeah.
What year was it?
Griff, do the math for us.
2,200.
I'm not gonna be able to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, you
2,200. Okay, it's
18 minus 2,200.
So 182 years.
Yes.
Good job, Griff.
But it'll probably be solved
Science.
before that.
I actually,
This guy's just claiming.
we.
That's when he was there, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
So it could have been around.
It could have
then,
been. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
It was around that time.
right? Okay.
I don't know if you guys have heard about this, but we here in St. Louis, we represent our St. Louis people hardcore. We actually represent. I feel like it's Missouri, like a statewide thing. It's like we just naturally gravitate to.
No,
Maybe-
I hate Kansas City.
Maybe
Yeah.
Kansas City and St. Louis share a little weird thing, but I think it's safe to say that like if those people leave and go, so like we always, I don't know, we recognize and represent those people, even if they're not originally from here. Like for example, is Jordan Clarkson, right? He's in the
yeah.
NBA. Was
Mizzou
on the
grad.
Lakers, traded to the Cavs this year. He was a Mizzou guy who transferred to Mizzou, and he'll always be like a Missouri guy, even though technically he's not. He was like for a little bit of
all
time.
people from the state will like people who went to Mizzou
Right.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Right, and that's
No
what I'm
doubt.
saying.
That's
Like
all
Chase
our school.
Daniel?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
he's from Texas, but I mean,
Yeah. But yeah, Mizzou's the state school. So
Yeah.
yeah, it doesn't matter.
for sure.
So I don't know if you guys have heard this yet, but apparently Jordan Clarkson was on a podcast / interview last week, and
Gotta
Flat
watch what you say
earther?
on these things, man. I'm telling you.
he thinks something came out about conspiracy theories, and Jordan Clarkson said that he thinks that dinosaurs were humans' pets. That
Oh no.
we
He
were-
was watching too much Flintstones.
that
Oh no.
Jordan,
humans at
Flintstones
that
was not a
time-
documentary.
that humans at that time
there
were
weren't. There just weren't. There weren't humans at that time.
Yeah.
were 3 times the size of dinosaurs, had to be, because they were our pets. What are your
Oh,
What are your thoughts?
oh man. Oh man.
Hmm.
I don't even know how that works.
thoughts? Maybe.
Yeah.
Um,
You know what? I don't know. So
Giants
therefore,
of the gaps.
70%.
Well, there are some people who truly believe in. I don't know if they placed it that long ago, but like a lot of people actually believe that giants used to exist. Especially
Yeah, that was another part of the theory.
Oh, really?
earlier. Yeah,
Yeah.
that they found giant bones, and
Yeah,
that was
I mean-
actually
they didn't. But yeah, a lot of people think that. A lot of people
Neanderthals,
think they did. But like really big giants, because also people who take a fundamentalist approach to reading the Bible. The Bible talks about giants existing.
Yeah.
So,
Here we go, right here. Here's a quote. Quote, I don't believe in dinosaurs. Well, no, I actually do. I believe that this is going to get a little crazy. I'm going to take y'all a little left on this, is what he said. So y'all know how we got dogs and stuff, right? So I think it was bigger people in the world before us, and dinosaurs were their pets. And he said, how much bigger? And he said, well, you look at a dinosaur, they got to be 3 times bigger than them, Clarkson said. And this was on the Road Trippin' podcast, where this is Kyrie Irving might have actually said it too, where the flat Earth thing came from. Now, he could be joking. He could not be joking. We don't know.
He's got to be joking.
But
yeah, I would hope.
I'll tell you what.
I have questions for him.
I dig it though. I dig it because if he's not joking, it's a different angle. I haven't heard of it yet,
What
and
type
I'm
Yeah.
entertained. Jordan,
Yeah.
my man, I like it.
What type
I'm
of
in.
dinosaurs are we talking though? Because like some dinosaurs are pretty small. So like 3 times that size,
That is true.
that's about us.
Dude.
All different sizes, Griff.
Yeah. But if we're talking those long neck bastards,
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a big.
but maybe
people
those are
want-
like horses.
big horses.
But we were big people.
yeah,
We were
right.
better 3 times the size.
Dude, I want to be a raptor owner.
Raptors were super small, actually.
It'd be a
You
cool
know that?
pet though.
Yeah.
Most raptors were like not that much bigger than turkeys, I think.
Well,
Hmm.
turkeys are a vicious animal. They'll
Yeah.
fuck you up.
And they're covered in feathers. You know, most dinosaurs were probably covered in feathers.
Yep.
It's weird.
Well, anyway, so I don't know. Who knows?
Thanks,
But
Tim.
man,
Facts. Science.
shout out to Jordan
That's
Clarkson.
what you think.
We love it.
Fake news.
Griff, you got anything else over there?
Nah.
Keith,
I don't have anything.
My last thing, it's gonna be a quick hit. It is another Florida. We're just zooming through Florida real quick.
Big
you
Big
know,
state to
I
zoom
don't know.
through.
You guys remember? I believe it was Florida. A long time ago, we talked about the woman who got arrested for riding home drunk on a horse. It was like down the highway on the side.
Which?
Yes,
I
I
think
do
that was
remember
Florida.
that. Yeah.
Well,
I find that to be
apparently
a pretty
there was-
responsible way to go about
there
things.
was a Florida nightclub, and the nightclub was called the Mokai Lounge, I think.
Huh.
It was shut down after a scantily clad woman rode bareback on a white horse through a crowd in the bar. The problem was that they were shut down, but luckily, after paying $12,000 in fines and making a $10,000 donation to the Peaceful Ridge Horse Rescue and promising that no more animals will be used inside of the club, they are officially reopened.
Wait. This animal was just in the club?
She was riding the horse inside. It was like an opening thing. They were like riding around. And what happened was people were taking videos of stuff, and the horse was clearly like startled and not. I mean, it was like
Not
an opening.
digging it. Yeah.
Well, there was hundreds and hundreds of people, and it would like. I believe there's a video of it like bucking her off.
So
like,
was
it like running around like running
that's
into
not
shit.
good.
So it was
Yeah.
a planned thing to have her riding it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say this kind of sounds
Here you
like
go, right
a
here.
drunk chick who got in way
No.
over her head.
Well, the fact that like I'm sure I think this is crazy, but I feel like this has also happened in a lot of places around the world, or like especially in the U.S. Like this is probably not the first time this happened.
Yeah.
It's not.
Definitely not.
Here's what the end of the story says. It says the city suspended the club's license earlier this month, a day after a video went viral showing the woman riding a horse inside the club. As the animal moved through the crowded space, it appeared to panic, and the woman fell off. No injuries were reported to the
How?
human or the horse.
How was nobody hurt?
So that's all I know. I don't know, but I just
in a crowded bar,
Severely hurt.
riding. Yeah,
I feel
severely.
like that horse.
Yeah.
You would think that horse would get scared and like kick somebody,
Yeah,
right?
kick somebody or
Yeah.
just train. Like if it's a crowded bar, somebody's getting
Trampled for sure.
If you guys went to a bar,
Unless it was on like
Knowing you-
reins and everything, and there was a trainer. And
she was riding it.
It
She
would
fell off.
it would make my
Yeah,
life to
that's
see
true.
this happen.
Well, I was just gonna ask you,
No.
what
Yeah, I
if you
was
went to
gonna
a
say.
new bar in St. Louis here and they had horses inside? Would you stay?
No,
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I feel like I don't know if that would affect me.
Why
Dude,
not?
I
dude?
really wouldn't be
there's
by it.
shitting
though.
everywhere.
That's true.
It's
Dude,
gonna
I would
smell.
not
First
be
time
by
it took
it.
a shit, I'd be out.
It's gonna
Yeah,
smell.
I'd be
I
out.
would not buy it. I would not be by it, but I wouldn't leave because of
I
it.
feel like I wouldn't probably.
If it was in St. Louis, I think I'm gone because that's sketchy.
that is really weird.
If I'm like out in the country somewhere and like
if you're in Florida,
there's a random horse that goes there, I think
Yeah.
I'd probably look at my buddies like,
Griff.
what the fuck? I need another beer.
How drunk are we, Griff? You'll be in Florida in May in a couple months.
Yeah.
What happens if you go to a bar down in Florida and there's just people riding horses in there?
Uh,
Are you staying?
I
or-
guess I won't be surprised after
You
this
better at
story.
least send us a video of it
I
before you
will.
leave. You know what I mean?
I'll get you guys footage.
Okay, good stuff. All right, guys. Well, listen, that's all we got. Weekly weirdness. Let's wrap this up and get out of here. Before we do that, as we always do, it's time for some shout outs. Do we have anything that we'd like to shout out?
Yeah.
That lady at Steak and Shake that gave me a bunch of extra food.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out. Yeah, for sure. That's legit.
Yeah. Shout out to you too.
Like me and Griff.
Yes.
Oh, I thought
Yes.
you were talking like Bono.
No.
No, not
Yeah,
Bono.
no.
No.
Oh.
I won't talk too much shit. On
Okay.
Bono.
Well, thanks, Keith.
It's the largest number 2 ever.
That was very kind. He is. He is.
There's 80 Keurigs.
Okay. What else you got? Anything?
Standard.
Cardinals baseball right around the corner, and let's go Blues. Hopefully we make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Big push.
It is playoff season coming up. My shout outs, man. Well, shout out to everyone out there that is made a successful recovery from Patty's Day. Also, shout out to everyone out there to have I guess it's a shout out, but man, shout out to everyone that'll be celebrating Easter, which will be next week. Hope you guys have a good family/friends, environment.
That's next week. All right.
Well,
Yeah, I
it'll
guess-
be the weekend after, right? So it's
Yeah.
it's next Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's next Sunday.
Yeah. Okay.
April 1st. April Fool's Day.
Ooh, and you can see, and for all you dads out there, shout out to all you dads out there that can combo the Easter with the April Fool's dad joke on there, because that it's gonna happen.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
it's like a lot of people got to be doing that, right?
Can't wait.
Yeah, for sure. So shout out to all Chris really thinking right now.
Yeah.
There's so many.
There's gonna be
Hey kids, you know that story I've told you your whole life? April Fools.
Gotcha.
You think God's real? April Fools.
Oh.
wow, ouch. Shout out,
That's why I thought about not saying it.
shout out to
I'm glad you did.
all my Easter people. Yeah, I mean I'm not
I
worried
was
about
thinking the same thing.
it. So next.
The memes are gonna be there.
Oh yeah, the memes will be great.
They're coming.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Spicy memes.
That'd be the other
man.
thing. Yeah, shout out to everybody. If you're posting funny memes and gifs, man, like
Get 'em
that.
ready.
That should be the next hot take next episode. I have a serious question on gifs versus memes, but we'll save it for next week.
Okay.
We'll say that. But
Okay.
also next week, ladies and gentlemen, that is 85. That means it is a special episode next week. We are currently coming up with. We've had some very good suggestions come into us, and we appreciate all the input. But keep it coming. We still have another week. So if you have any ideas, any suggestions on what we should do, topics, things to talk about, how we should do it, whatever, let us know. Anythingbutcredible@gmail.com or the website anythingbutcredible.com. We're always all ears open. Okay, so we appreciate you guys checking in with us. Stay tuned for next week. It's going to be a good one, special episode. And have a good week. We will see you next week. Does anyone have a dad joke?
This is probably one of the deepest books you'll ever read. 2,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
That was deep.
What exactly is that book about?
Dude in a submarine
Yeah.
traveling around under the sea.
Did you like find anything?
I never did. I think I found a bunch of shit. I'm pretty sure.
I hope so.
Oh, okay. Did you guys... Wasn't that like a giant squid or something? What is this?